Introducing first, accompanied by Angelica Dante, from Kingsland, Texas, Chainsaw!
Ever since Chainsaw's little sister Angelica Dante has emerged, starting with the House of Horror and the big LA Comic-Con event, we've seen a new Chainsaw.
Guys, there are faces on Chainsaw's apron. There are faces.
They represent the faces of Chainsaw's victims. All those that have wronged her and Angelica Dante.
Do they represent them, or are they actual skin?
That is something we need to take up with the authorities, but for now, it's a representation. It's symbolic.
I ain't no snitch, you know what I mean?
I've never seen her in the locker room, Chainsaw, so I have no idea.
I think that's because she hides in, like, the boiler room.
In the bowels of the arena.
Yeah.
Look at that! Chainsaw unveiled by her baby sister, Angelica Dante, who helped her when she was a kid, bringing food to her out to the outhouse when her father would discipline her and lock her up.
And her opponent from the beautiful country down under, Princess Aussie!
Australia's own.
And earlier in this episode, we saw Princess Aussie come out to make the save for Candy Crush. And then earlier before that, we saw the beautiful bond that they formed in the gym. When we thought Princess Aussie may be thinking about breaking away from the world of professional wrestling. She said it before, we've said it before. She hasn't been able to get through that glass ceiling. She needs to make that next step in her career. And perhaps this friendship, this bond with Candy Crush could take her to the next level.
Fans, we're coming back in moments with the main event. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for more of WOW. The main event starts in a moment. Welcome back, fans. If you're just joining us, we're about to start the main event. Chainsaw in there against Princess Aussie. And here we go.
Referee Jeff McGowan signaling for the bell as Chainsaw and Princess Aussie square off in this one. This is not going to be a catch-as-catch-can classic. Billy Robinson will not be enjoying this one. Princess Aussie rolling through. Kick to the legs. Princess Aussie ducking the clothesline, going into the ropes. Chainsaw went for the boot. Princess Aussie up into the rear naked choke. Modified sleeper, getting the body scissors locked in too.
And that's the right idea. Aussie has to pull into her bag of tricks. She is the most well-rounded wrestler that WOW has, and she needs to show that here because she's got to chip away at Chainsaw. She's got to come from her at all angles if she wants to survive this.
You have a few favorites in WOW, AJ, but you've always spoken highly of Aussie. You've always thought she's got the ingredients to make it all the way.
I think that she's championship material. She's just at that stage when you feel like you've been doing the same thing over and over again. But if nothing changes, nothing changes. So it's insanity at some point, right? You've got to try something new. She needs an evolution. She needs a rebirth of some sort to get that fire in her again.
Well, what I was concerned about is like Candy Crush, who lost a little of her fire for a while, if indeed she was going to lose her fire. Thinking of walking away, was she going to be able to get back into this ring and get her head around the ring and get back into the game? Right now, she's in the game, but she's in trouble. The heavier, the dominant Chainsaw right now just tearing away at her.
She's literally just mangling Princess Aussie's face. She went for the nose, the mouth, now she's going for the ears.
She's trying to rip that ear off and put it onto Ray.
Right, this isn't just a submission hold, this is just pure torture.
Well, fans, you can see it in some of these shots. That mark on the right leg of Chainsaw is a tattoo of her actual chainsaw. She's not allowed to bring it into the arena. The fire marshal will not allow it. And I'm so happy. Can you imagine having a chainsaw in here? Anything could happen.
I would like do commentary through Zoom if that was happening.
I mean, all jokes aside, Chainsaw doesn't need a weapon. She doesn't need a chainsaw. She is a weapon. We just saw her manhandle Princess Aussie and toss her halfway across the ring. The pure size and strength advantage alone makes Chainsaw one of the most dangerous competitors we've ever seen.
Chainsaw took out Keita Rush some weeks ago, choking her out, and she's got a similar opponent, and now Princess Aussie, like Keita's a high flyer.
And AJ, I think you perfectly summed it up earlier. Princess Aussie needs to use her speed advantage to win this one. That's what's going to be the difference maker. She obviously doesn't have the size advantage or the strength advantage, but speed kills. It's a popular phrase for a reason, and that's what Princess Aussie needs to do. Pull down to that bag of tricks and win this one.
Did you see that uppercut? I think she might have learned that from her friend Candy Crush.
Yeah, implementing more strikes, I like it. We saw her in the gym practicing her boxing. Princess Aussie said it herself, boxing was one of her first loves, one of her first combat sports she ever participated in, and now we're getting to see use more of those strikes in the ring.
I hope that she learned from Keita's match against Chainsaw and how to not get stuck in that position. Chainsaw's savage. She will choke you out.
I mean, history is the best teacher. Chainsaw flinging Princess Aussie into the corner.
Her little sister on the outside, Angelica Dante, giving encouragement to Chainsaw. She goes in but catches a boot into the jaw from Princess Aussie. Another high kick to the jaw. Another semi-one-legged drop kick.
That's what she's got to do. She's got to take whatever opportunity she can. Use Chainsaw's momentum against her. Use her size against her.
Chainsaw had her up in the fireman's carry. The cutter from down under. Cutter from down under.
She can't pause. She can't pause. She's got to go for win right now.
Well, that cutter usually signifies that's the prelude to the end. She goes to the top of that frog splash, but Angelica Dante's on the outside, and there we see the difference maker coming into play here.
Angelica, you see it right there, grabbing the foot of Aussie, throwing her off before she had the momentum to get to the third rope and leap with that fabulous frog splash.
That momentary distraction may have been all Chainsaw needed to get back in this one. Now we see her. She's tripped up Princess Aussie. Princess Aussie sitting on the turnbuckle. Chainsaw's got her by the throat.
There it is.
Chainsaw's got her by the throat.
There it is.
She has got to scratch and claw her way out of this. She's got to get dirty.
But Chainsaw needs to break the choke. It's an illegal choke. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. You can't win by a choke. You got to break the choke. That's a disqualification.